Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì wẹ́fà balẹ̀ fún adára fídíò tó ń ṣó lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa àṣìmá plẹ̀ fún inú fídíò tí wọ́n lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi ẹni ló máa jáde tó tún ti pẹ́ pẹ̀gà sí tẹ́ bá ń gbà sírí pẹ́rẹpẹ́ rẹ̀ òun lẹ́ni yìí tún ní fídíò ẹ̀ wò kí lẹ́ ló fà tẹ́ni fi tún àwọn àṣírí kàkàkà tó le tó báyìí gbogbo ẹ̀lẹ́ máná fàní láti jẹ̀gbádùn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ lórí ìkànnì wa lẹ́ni tó bá jìgbà kọ́kọ́ lè tẹ̀dá ìkànnì wẹ́fà subscribe like comment kẹ́ share ẹlẹ́bàá jẹ́ wà fàní kọ́ńtẹ́ǹtì nígbàkúgbà lórí òkúta bá fi tẹ̀lé pàdé ṣùgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti ogé mi sọ pé fídíò wọn àlẹ́ tàmà pé ìfẹ́ àtọ̀gbọ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ sàkó wá lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ̀ wò fídíò náà rèé ẹ̀ka ṣùgbọ́n abẹ́ ń kó.
If it is an old video, if it has nothing to do with the death of Mohbad, why are you keeping the third name? He said, I don't want to talk about it. It turns out that that third person is a soldier, a former soldier from our investigation. Intel report said, and then later on, I pressed further. He was able to give the name. One Zomo. I said, okay, no problem. We began. I choose not to mention the name. I quickly gave the description how to do everything. Then the woman came out and starts yarning dust, saying junks, rubbish. And some media houses, they gave her the platform to even protect and shield whatever nonsense she want to say. I want on the conscience. At the end of the day, she ended up messing up more. Emilofa bring down. Over logo TV stations, láti fi bring me down. Àwọn wèrè kan náà ló bá fún láì dí àyẹ́ pé bó ṣe máa báyé ọ̀tá Yomi again nìyẹn ayé ara ẹ̀ ló padà báyìí because kò sí nǹkan tó sọ mẹ́. I'm fighting for what is right. I know it's risky, but the fact remains that I have to pursue it. Now at the end of the day, Zomo ni. Unfortunately, ẹni tó lóun bí Mohbad tó ń tán àwọn èèyàn pé òun fà jà fún justice òun lọ kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jà fún Zomo yẹn gan. Kò ṣe Zomo. If Mohbad's father can come openly, hearing the Zomo name, he woke up in the middle of the night, jumped on the platform of a God-forsaken woman like that. The father became the security house of Mohbad. Zomo ye ọmọ tó dání o. Kò délé Mohbad tó ṣe kó lọ ìrí old house ló lọ rí o. They were echoing the same thing. Attend àwọn tó gbọ́ àwọn tó lọ́wọ́ nu kú Mohbad the same thing. Ọmọ bá ṣe ń pera wọn. Ọmọ àwọn agent wọn tó wà lọ sọ fún Mohbad kó sọ. By the time gbogbo yín tó ti gbé kaná tó bá gbé ẹlẹ́bọ̀tọ̀ yín jáde ìsọmọ àbọ̀ndì gbogbo yín. Can you imagine the whole nonsense? Kí ọjẹ́ security guard ilé Mohbad gan. Báwo ni ẹ fẹ́ mọ iye ọ̀rẹ́ tó wọnú ilé Mohbad? Mi gbọ́ ní ilé ayé mi. A father who claims is fighting for justice for his own son. We're not going to be backing down. We're going to be pushing hard because under the law, if somebody takes a step, even if he commits a crime and they believe it's a crime that is being committed under the impulse of probably, that is excusable. That this person didn't intentionally want to commit crime, but there is no two ways about it. It's understandable, it's pardonable. Like burying somebody without proper papers in a situation like this. But in this Baba Mohbad's case, he premeditatedly, they had a meeting, he requested for property, they begged each other, they had an agreement, they did everything they have to do. Then he went further to help this set of people, the murderers, to cover the evidence and deceive the entire nation. And that is why, if the police do their job properly, by now, statement of one of his suspects is enough to place Baba Mohbad under serious arrest and charge him for a serious crime. He didn't go and bury because Mohbad was too young, because he never suspected foul play at that time. He knew he was murdered. He knew his son, other son, Adura, knew something or played a part. He knew that Russia played a part. He might not be able to explain. He knew what he was told. He knew what he saw. Yet, within under 24 hours, you buried the main evidence. And the same man and the Lagos State government at the coroner inquest, they were doing autopsy, coming with Oyiboburuku, unascertained, unquestionable. Unquestionable autopsy, unquestionable, unascertained. Nigeria, we have a lot of work to do. and they've staged some people to start littering social media. Baba yẹn lọ́mọ ẹ̀kú. Ṣé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ pé bàbá ń pọ̀ mọ́ ni? Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ pé ọmọ ń pa bàbá. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ pé ìyá ń pọ̀ mọ́ ni? Where in the law says that they must be excused and not be brought to book. How can a father who claimed he got into the house, saw duvet soaked with blood, realized that Wunmi did not release the doctor's report, realized that after 2 hospitals they brought Mohbad back to the house instead of the mortuary? How can he claim that he got to the house? They told him a nurse injected Mohbad to death, and then he got to the house 9 p.m. He couldn't find the nurse. The nurse is gone. Who asked the nurse to leave? The nurse was arrested. The packaging nurse for 4 months, arrested in police cell. He said he never used his eyes to see the nurse. What is this old nonsense? He is said to be the complainant. How can we leave this country like this? How can you? You are not asking accountability from your own son. And up until now, I just take our advice. You just say, well, no, you know why this boy was running from you. You know what he did. You know what he did. You can't continue to claim that kind of a person is your son. Untoamuite compromise. It's understandable as a parent. And lati come out back from but mo report ti involve ọmọ mi kejì wọ́n ti sọ oríṣiríṣi ìyẹ́ tí jọ́sẹ̀ wọlé ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ mi ní choice kọ́ máa pa mí mo ṣe ogójì ẹ̀ lọ kí ẹ lọ sí. But when the law and the justice system came out and the public came out, you have to stand and say yes. They all forced me. I can't. It's reasonable. Lying against the police at that time, acting as if you care so much and then deceiving us, thinking that we will not know all these things. It's tantamount to a crime. Driver and one Jack, Yomi Ati, and Mohbad fought to the house. And 3 people rushed out 3 a.m. To make Mohbad the opposite. Calling Mohbad the jatiti. Jade one bleed. Mohbad Jacob lost hospital. Only call my pharmacist in Italo, Lago Metal. Why the jockey? On Kaki behind. On to have seen Mohbad to one judge of Fufu. This same set of people on social media, I don't understand who we are as a nation. It means our own quest for justice, accountability, and truth is always selective. They would have finished Mohbad, he's gone for a long time. But with this lady now, she don't to bury a young boy and then the 23 and 24-year-old we all know the meaning of that. Yet she turned a blind eye. She is the queen mother of such. No wonder not of a possible body. Territory 40-something-year-old or 20-something. You all are getting your consequences in combine. Now you are getting to here. You must ask, which even in a shock. Terrible, terrible world we live in. Terrible world we live in. Terrible world we live in. There is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, who tried to contact me. That real estate mogul, of course, belongs to the APC party, very close to Yabo Ojo, very close to King White. But as at that time, I didn't know the purpose of calling or wanting to speak with me. But the moment I realized that there's that link, we're going to get there very shortly. Hold on, guys. Hello, Ava. Shiano, thank you so much for yesterday. I appreciate it now. Okay. Give me like 40 minutes. All right. I don't do. I don't tell you no. Of course, I saw it as one of those things that we have to go through. That everything we have been doing is quest for justice. Tomorrow, at what point did I look like I came here because I want money? Everything I've been doing, risking my life, penetrating where I should penetrate, is because I want the truth to be established. Are the ones condemning and saying I am here for money, when everything I've been doing, it's an NGO. It's a public matter. Because NGO is a private matter. A lot of people do not have this kind of basic education. I can't use NGO to pursue my. It was for public matter. Public no mari got an issue. Let's BT. Fine, I did not pay attention to it. I keep moving forward. But I just can't come again. You is to actually ensure that that boy continue to stay in that mortuary. And you know, bimo. And consequence. You can boldly beat your chest and said, I have done it with toto. Let me call it with a baguette. Blog it, I'm not in that league. This is just a peculiar case, and that is why I have to retain myself, because that is just the only way. Vision to call it. This is the only way I can go about it. Because I need to tell you what to water. Because the money can hold on it. As at the time to offer charge you no satisfying. To want to party corona request. Be my age must be a quello. Can you fail? Want to mount stage left for a long time. Ati Berekpe, the most soften like that. Ati this guy, Guresi. Ati lawyer and by color wonu WhatsApp Ati Berekpe. Immediately I came in. But this case needs police to revisit. This corona inquest is not going to give anything. And evidence, I want to just suspect, witness, one want to be victim. In a serious murder case, I said, education. All of us, education is very important. It's because if you don't know, if education is not full enough, the Nigerians can't be free. It can't be free. The man should come and play. And when you come at press conference, Kiru ya to be Mohbad come at I don't know, Commissioner of Police. This woman is asking me not to pursue justice. I don't know AIG. I said, Mama, Toraini. But this is a serious battle. I won't go lani. NGO activists kini eba ni ko mo sọ̀rọ̀ ko mo ma so tójú eri ṣé mi ni ma so tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ nu le ni ẹ jẹ́ ká bá gbàdúrà ó possible ká bá lè gbàdúrà látọ̀run ko tó bí o gba te bá ti délé ayé ẹ bá gbàdúrà pé Ọlọ́run tó bá jẹ́ òbí burúkú ló fún mi o no opportunity àti tètè change wọn ṣódà kí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbàdúrà kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbàdúrà pé àwọn òbí kan wá kọ́ lọ́wọ́ bó tètè bá wọn pa wọ́n kó tó di pé òun gbọ́njú because to even be kó láwọn òbí wèrè kan tó bá ti dàgbà ó lè jẹ́ àwọn kan ló máa jẹ́ problem ẹ̀ because I cannot understand what is so difficult for this case kí mo bá fi rí justice ohun tí yóò yí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó fi lò kókó lè rí justice pé kò yẹ kó máa ti àdúrà lọ́gbọ̀gbọ̀n kò yẹ kó ti bàbá Mohbad kò yẹ kó ti ìyá Mohbad kó tó sọ fún àdúrà pé sọ tójú ẹ rí ṣèbí Wùmí ti sọ pé industry gods ló pa Mohbad they know what they did ọmọ pápá wà lára Mohbad very soon ẹ má jẹ sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀ ẹ má wòrán ask yourself ṣé o ti fẹ́ wá fi ọlọ́pàá iṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá cover lélẹ̀ kò síbi tí wọ́n gbé mi lọ in all the top formation in Lagos State commissioner aláàkọ́ wa mo dúró pa ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì mo dúró wọ́n gbé mi adúlọ́sọ́dọ̀ AIG wọ́n tún yí ọlọ́mọ mi lọ́wọ́ mẹ́rẹ̀ kọ́má tí sọ ẹ má dáwọ́ tí sọ this nonsense ọlọ́run ló mọ bó ṣe ń ṣàrán mi lọ́wọ́ láti gbà tí mo ti ń bá bọ̀ yìí mi ṣáà ní jọ́ọ̀gì láti Nàìjíríà dé London mi ìdẹ̀ ní fídì wọ́ láti London dé Canada mi ní fídì láti Canada wọ́ dé America téèyàn kọ́ ló fẹ́ lọ deliver speech on the human rights 5 minute 10 minute speech wọ́n á fún ẹni first class ticket wọ́n á ní kó mú PA dání wọ́n á fẹ́ sí big hotel wọ́n á fún ẹni extra code minimum of $6,000 minimum bó ṣe rọ̀ fún ẹ I'm still going to be standing in the cold I don't know how many minutes or hours I'm going to be standing in front of the White House gbogbo àwọn classified documents tí wọ́n ti share in all these countries èmi mo fọ́ mi ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ and they can see clearly I have exhausted all the right positions in Nigeria. And one thing that I trust President Trump for, he will ask our leaders, this person's case is murder. Anyway, when the embarrassment starts, they will not say nobody didn't tell them. And they will get the justice. Apple must release what they have in Mohbad's CCTV and the neighbor's CCTV. They must release it. They will release it. Because ohun tí wọ́n ṣe rò pé Mohbad lè rí justice yẹn bí tí ó bá ti sí ẹlẹ́rìí tí ó dẹ̀ ti sí evidence ẹlẹ́rìí gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ lára àwọn tó wà nílé ẹjọ́ yẹn tó rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tábà wá sí wárí ẹni tó wà nílé ẹjọ́ yẹn kárí fídíò tó tiẹ̀ máa ṣó nǹkan díẹ̀ bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ òun lọ́ ṣe ń bo 3 seconds video yẹn tábà ti wá rí yẹn wọ́n pé ó máa le díẹ̀ àti rí ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad kò sẹ́ni tó àwọn náà lọ kó ṣe pé wọ́n lè lọ kóòtù pẹ̀lú yẹn but the same set of people tó bá rọ ogun síbẹ̀ they would still want to find a way to escape olúwa mi wọ́n lọ pa Mohbad tó tọ́ arí gbogbo nǹkan tó arí gbogbo tí ọlọ́pàá gbé wá arí pápálá rẹ̀ kò sí tó sọ pé client òun ló ṣe eléyìí àní kò sí tó sọ pé client òun ló ṣe eléyìí àní kò sí tó sọ pé client òun ló ṣe bọ̀ wọ́n á ní ok àti rí pé kọ́ báyìí lọ́ọ́ ṣe fún adájọ́ á mọ̀ pé ẹ mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bọ̀ gbogbo yìí ti agree ẹ̀dìbò dájú gbogbo ilẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ṣe nìyẹn so instead of giving them a longer sentence they might give them a èrè tó ń sá nìyẹn àwọn àdèláwò gbà because the evidence is sitting there ẹni tó bá ti pa èèyàn pípa ní kó pa and that is where I will continue to condemn Mr. Joseph Aloba. He has committed a serious crime by helping these people to evade justice against his son. He packaged everything because he knew. He even confirmed. He said, "Ale lo pa Mohbad." So much DNA will talk us. He must provide it. He must provide it. Ti mo fute Baba Mohbad. And I'm going to be saying this. Yes, I was in Abuja. One of the police officers was appealing. Can we just look away? Come on, Baba Mohbad, come on, arrest him. As you can remember, I said I don't know because I don't know how far the investigation is going to go. But I'm not going to be fine. I can't even find an excuse for anybody who has committed a crime in this matter. And I'm going to be insisting on Motu Sawaisa. A proper police job should place Baba Mohbad under arrest and should be properly investigated for the role he played in the cover-up, obstruction of justice, and deception. He deceived the Nigerian police. He deceived the justice system. He is an accomplice. And I mean both to say it. I don't know anybody. I don't leak cases. I speak the truth. He's the first person that messed up this case. For whatever reason he did that, I don't even need to know. The court does not even need to know why he chose that route. But he must pay for this crime. I don't even interested in what's the DNA. And this is I'm not interested in that one. That's your business with those people that are seeing you as a justice fighter, probably as a celebrity in the film. I'm not interested in that. I have said it repeatedly. Maybe because once if you because Yomi Fabiyi is coming to say we want to do this and people are supporting. What is so several me only lifestyle ma fi live fake life. Boya ko an gbagbe e ti gbagbe journey me more in the movie industry. Hello be lawyer colleagues me rin doti. Nteye ba jeun lo ma gbe fo. If I need help, mi o so pe mi o need help, mi o se gberaga debe. But ko se pe ke won so mi dode. Àbí ko ri mi bí ẹrú, àbí ko ri mi enti ori ope, àbí ki ma mo bi ti mo to, moment mo jede moment mo jùlọ. Gbogbo yo de le won le ti o boyo lára tó yẹn kó bá ti ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ kó bá ṣi sọ àbí kó bá wù tó bá ti ẹ sọ pé báyìí because I have given myself too close kò sí ni sí finish awo. I see a lot of insults directly, but I have to continue to endure because you're seeking justice. You need people's help. You're fighting for the public. You look better guy, no machine. To my novel, that doesn't baby come. Mo fẹ́ ma wá wọn ọ̀rẹ́ tèmi. Me join any WhatsApp group, me join anywhere, but my case Baba Jesha, millions, more than 500 million was spent. 19 lawyers and 2 senior advocates. And they supported me. One WhatsApp group calling. Who said one day over shaking of Baba Jesha, over me call. But because this one was in the middle, and you cannot rubbish people that are already advocating. Let me humble myself. They will even make you look like they don't even know you appear. So when you see the role these people played, I don't know how God is going to deal with all of these people, but I know certainly it will be out of ignorance. Still more. Call on ariyanjiyan. But I also share deliberately. If you make sure people are no mortuary, because we ever show, they call on to dajo. But I know certainly it's going to be difficult for majority of these people to escape the wrath of God. I won't be Mohbad God, they will still get punished. So I can't understand. Wo ya Mohbad fún rẹ̀ gan inú ẹ̀ ò dùn sí ọmọ Wunmi yẹn. Agbóná lé ní àtútù abayan de lady 2 times lawyer tí Wunmi yẹn fún yín. Mo ṣe rí video yẹn ní bí 4 days ago. Mi mọ̀ pé press conference tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ ṣe fàdúrà. Mi mọ̀ pé lawyer onímú tí mo ẹ̀sọ́ bí mú obì tí ò gbó yẹn. Lawyer Kabiru àbí kí ló gbó yẹn. Tí gbogbo awẹ́ di suit ẹ̀. Tó ti fún ẹ̀. Ẹ̀mí wọ̀ kó wà ńbẹ̀. I just saw it 4 or 5 days ago because I didn't watch the press conference. Mo kò kọ́ lọ́ọ́ press conference wọ́n ṣe ní mo ṣe ẹ̀rí pé ebi ọ̀gá lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn wà bẹ́ẹ̀. I didn't know he was there. Lawyer Omi. Oh, madness. I didn't see it. What shocked me? Let me see if I saved this somewhere. Because mobile can be show more really. We can't rubbish down we go shikaki. I don't know where I saved it. What is more serious?
It's good to get it alright. Me on my way, and I'm not ready to pay.
I pour.
So once again, I'm gonna be challenging most of these people. So Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, the Inspector General of Police, I don't know what is going on because I'm not in Nigeria at the moment. But if truly you are a justice seeker, if truly you are a chief police officer in this country, because of your legacy, because people should be able to look into to your families, your children, your wife, and say your father is a genuine, diligent top police officer in Nigeria. I don't know. Maybe the order from above is in the president's family that is asking you to disregard the directive of a presidency. I don't know. But that is not even governance that people are doing there. That means we are still having the wrong people in governance. Because LA go to are too glaring. This Mohbad's case is easy, it's direct. Government can easily issue a statement and say, we are a government, we don't want to give justice to Mohbad, and that's on period. Then the nation will be so satisfied. At least we know. So it's not making any sense. This tomorrow is going to be the 3rd posthumous birthday Mohbad will be celebrating in the morgue. And Mohbad's elder sister, she also threw substance. She threw substance into the grave. Oh, and lati ko won fe sin oku pada. I don't know whatever you both are doing with the DNA stuff. Sorry, you're deceiving people. The DNA favor Baba Mohbad, Wumi, gone for you wish you never even go back favor Wumi, Baba. Every is a quick mo kò sí ilé ayé. Torí àwọn kan mi wà. You might prefer go face our coming. So both of you know that it must not favor any of you. But we are waiting. I don't have to anybody. Ìṣù ló ṣọmọ àgùntàn tó dúró wo kòkò lójú. Ó ṣàjàmọ́ ẹ̀kan kó já mọ́ ẹ̀kan lọ́wọ́ náà méjì làwọn gbàdúrà. Ìjọ ìlọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní some certain community. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ó wà lẹ́bi yẹpẹ̀. Tuntun Canada àti America. Ṣé wáyé sí? Borí fún mi kan fi report. kọjá nu snow kan ìwọ lọ sacrifice for justice, and that's why at the end of the day the cost price for justice, something that you should be thinking about. What's the cost price? Ọlọ́run ti fi sí mi lọ́kàn àṣàwọn wèrè kan ti employ wọn tọ́ra wọn. I'm going to be coming back to Nigeria very shortly, so gbogbo tẹ́fẹ́ dán lára ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe o, kò sígbà tí mo ti ẹ̀ mo travel talking lẹ́nu ẹ má ti rí àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan fún change díẹ̀ wọ́n lọ parọ́, because some police officers, they see the police job as a business center, not because they care about justice, not because they care about the integrity of the uniform, not because they care that whatever they do in that position will come as a kinetic energy and trace back to their children. They don't care. And there is no way I'm going to be scared of people like that. There is no way. So am I for her? I'm returning back. Kimbu president Nigeria back para Nigeria. Which mo ti ba life mi dey. Ayé tí mo pe mo wà láyé. Kimba ní òkìkí 40 mo ṣe wà. Pọ́lọ́pàá pa mí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kan pa mí. Bí mo kú lásìkò yìí. Ma lọ pẹ̀lú òkìkí 15 ni. So mi lè lose tí ma kú. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ma ké. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ma fi your baby ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ma ẹ ma rojọ́ mi. Èmi ti lọ́n tèmi ẹ ṣá máa lọ ṣá èmi sí kẹtó sinmi ẹ ṣá fún mi 2 days àbí 3 days ìfẹ́ wèrè mi ṣe muslim kẹsàrí sinmi o mo sì lè jí létà torí èèyàn kan lè sọ ọkọ tí mo bìlí pé mo fẹ́ wá jà fẹ́ tọ́ mi mo dẹ̀ káwọn ẹ̀ lè jà fún mi máa jí máa sáré wá jà fúnra mi padà máa dẹ̀ wá kú padà létà mọ̀ pé ẹ sáré rọ́ọ̀ṣì sinmi bí ẹ pẹ́ fẹ́ kí n ṣàkóso ilé ayé kò jọ o ẹ fún mi ní 2 days mo jẹ́ kẹ́ wá àwọn kan sọ ẹ make sure pé wọ́n ṣe autopsy mi kàn ṣe postmortem mi sọ pé máa kú sí máa pẹ́ kí n tó kú èmi kò rẹ́rẹ́ àti kú mi ṣe àwọn ìyá mo sọ̀rọ̀ kúlẹ̀ mi ò lè kú sí ẹ má tọ̀ra yín mo kàn sọ mo fi ń dá ọ̀sẹ̀ tension ọ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe postmortem mi kàn ṣe autopsy mi kí n tó so ẹ fi ẹ fún mi ní 2-3 days kò yẹ yín kábọ̀sibọ́sí kó kí n pa ẹ̀ta lójú ràn gbọ́ngbọ́n òkè gbọ́ngbọ́n. Kò sí ìyá wa báyìí. So guys, if you're in the United States of America, you're close to Washington DC, you can send me a DM. Let's meet together in front of the White House. Anything from 12 p.m. 12 noon American time. Let's come together, let's celebrate Mohbad, and then let's pass the message to the world. Let's pass the message to the world. I gave a promise that I'm going to be here, but it's so I've been saying that I'm going to be coming to the US to do something. I'm going to be. You all saw me. I went to Downing Street. Just the way I change your sit-down, the results will come out. When the same thing. You're fighting for justice. But if you see Lansing, I try lati ṣe nǹkan táwọn tí àwọn fi máa ń gbé ṣe kan. Ẹ má sọ kíni the competition mọ́. Tí bá ṣe lọ. Because I don't cross carpet. Lè rí kí n wá sọ́dọ̀ yín. I don't know what people are doing. Mi ìgànnà sí nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe rí. I don't know how people reason. First, you might believe Yomi and Kushikoko or Kuyemi at all. I don't understand the kind of people we have in this country, for heaven's sake. When you believe by shouting on social media, all justice will be given on the platter of good. Because you will case the social media man solve. Me, the machine said no le machine social media, not le machine right way. if people are fighting us on justice for Mohbad for a year and a half plus, and no single person is physically dropping evidence with the police, the article is good, but it would have been more reasonable if you rely on a credible body to pursue all this evidence to my back to my shallow. Hey, why do I come convenient? Can my full support? Can you let my shetano the body? It's counterproductive, but you know, lessons learned. Everybody will learn every day. Nobody is going to be perfect, and you know, people can be forgiven. But it's very important to be Tabaki's day. It's quite necessary because I cannot even understand. There will be Tabaki's in a day. But if I share Lo Abuja, don't say Google is not next time. Because the dry, nobody. We share jade. We don't have Galivanti kakiri. Ati Ile. One of the people to phone. One person to go. Oh, my God. Talk about my bowl. One answer. What you my bowl? So they want to go. Like go. So that's just what we are doing now, and let's continue to support what is right. For those people that have short brain, that will keep asking, can we not speak about another thing? You don't leave some things unresolved and you jump into another thing. If you do, they want you to get distracted, get busy with other things, so that those ones that committed crime in this side can heave a sigh of relief. And activism is you repeating, asking until that thing is given to you. So a lot of people do not know. And we're in a social media world. Criminals will prefer you stop talking about justice for Mohbad and focus on another thing. But when the real people that understand the essence of speaking the truth to power, seeking justice, especially when every attempt is being done to make the case get worse, then you need to speak up almost all the time. So we owe that duty to the cause of justice that we are pursuing. Because if anybody thinks that we should focus on other cases, don't you have another thing to do? I want to believe penny and about reverse. Face me, face face. So I face we jump on another one. But to face a particular project, ko shela shiti, ko tu abesi mi, àwọn ayé náà ló máa sọ pé ó ṣe yẹn kò rí nǹkan kan mú mẹ́ ó tún ti bọ́ sí mi àwọn wèrè wọ́n ṣe máa rí káàkiri gbogbo comment section nìyẹn. So èyí tẹ́ bá rí báwo ò ṣe ọ̀dọ́ àgbo ẹ̀fẹ́ ká lọ ṣe mí ìwọ bọ́ sí díẹ̀ I get say so I bọ́ sí other issue kò sófin tó sọ pé èmi ni mo gbọ́dọ̀ máa ganu sí gbogbo kéèsì ní iṣẹ́ àfáà ganu sí. So if you are so much, you are a Nigerian and everybody should be a subject of justice and human rights. Everybody should, you know, be neck deep in this thing. So if we are not doing it, don't come and be looking and say we should leave what we are doing. That's the results. And the people that committed this crime want you to stop talking so that it can be swept under the carpet. I need that. I can say, I need that. Emma will not any film. So, America, what's going on? I'm a pana born tower. What if I show Joro? Mama saw from President Trump. Or is my play for President Trump? And I'm born in you. Or is my play the what I want to talk about? To Iku Mohbad on go. Or is my play for it? And I go. Sebegbo is my play for President Trump. To back me pay. Sebegbo here. aku pè mí kò ní sọ síta àti fún wọn gbogbo tó fẹ́ fún wọn tán yà áyẹ dà wọ́n ti máa play for President Trump lè pé what's that and I will explain to you sir.
Do you want free internet?
ó ṣe léyìí o ìpolówó lè léyìí o àgbọ̀ o. adìyẹ tó tọwọ́ tẹ́tí mọ́ mi àbọ̀ wọ́n ti gọ̀jẹ̀ wọ́n ti fi nǹkan lọ wọ́n ti jọ̀pálẹ̀ and they decided to deceive the Nigerian public because of oyena so jàfúrẹ́ ẹbí tó wá wà ó tẹ̀ wọ́n ti dẹ̀ mọ́ bí kan lọ́wọ́ àtúnyẹ̀ lẹ́ o. Available tomorrow. It's a solo protest. If you want to come and watch me do what I'm doing, but please join me tomorrow live. I'm going to be live in front of the White House, United States of America, to lend my voice. Though before then, a lot of paperwork would have gone in. I'm communicating directly to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the United States of America on some certain things in Mohbad's case that I won't disclose openly. But it's very important for them to know, and they will be taking the right step by the special grace of God. And then I'll be speaking directly to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kawade Egbetokun, and of course to the President of Nigeria. Using that platform, I'll be standing there to speak and to demand justice the right way for this young individual. The snail pace of this case is now taking a new turn. Of course, kudos to the President. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidency gave a directive, but we just have to keep putting up the right pressure so that they will finish the job and it will, I am saying, it will get to the right stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. And as soon as we get that done, we'll be, they condemned when we followed the diplomatic route and stood in front of the Nigerian embassy in London. They said nothing will come out of it. But today, it became the new lead. Now the real people that have to be kept as suspects, not entry to as suspects. Now, we left Nigeria, nothing has been done. We have right to demand again. Do more. And then we have right to call on more people to add their voices to us. Because I want to be baby. I want to mama sare. I want to mate botin. I want to go to duro. So you go to tutu. But you ain't going here. While go biti omudele. O ma ti lo wadi. Bolo iṣẹ́ yẹn ti wá. Àwọn náà fẹ́ paná wọlé àwọn náà ṣe kí ni àwọn náà tún tẹ àtẹkọ̀ létí tí tàbá fi débi tí ayé ọ̀sẹ̀ ibi tá ń lọ, and that is where justice for Mohbad is coming, because as we speak we are a complainant in this case. Èmi ò tí ì rí full video 3 seconds tó sẹ́ǹsì mi, and I've not, and the people involved, one of the suspects has been arrested, which is Damola Inde Abibido. Adura have not been arrested. He has not been investigated. And he must provide a full video, because Damola ti lóhùn delete. So Adura ló máa dá padà. So he must provide it. Until we get to that stage, justice for Mohbad is 99.1% on its way. Because that's where justice is going to come. He's a family member. He has spoken his truth. He has evidence, complete evidence with him, and he confirmed it in a video. And certainly, all he needs to do is finish what he started. I get what I'm saying. So whether that God-forsaken criminal is presenting himself as the fall person, he has been told elaborately, even Goni Panti, as well as Abuja, that you're just deceiving yourself. Yomi Fabiyi Ati Ile ọ̀tọ̀lítọ̀ kọ sí statement ó wà ní fóònù ní command ó tún yá nígbà tó rí pé kéèsì tí yíwọ́ pé ó tún yá I deleted it wọ́n ní sàmà kọ gbòòrò ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ ní Dàmọ́lá Inde Abibudo yẹn tó máa bá pàdé tí kéèsì bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọ yẹn ló máa mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn wèrè tó ń tọ̀wọ̀ pé kò sí tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn mọ̀ pé mẹ́wàá máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé Adédoyin ò lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ tó àwọn millionaires ló máa rìn náà mo gbà tí ó máa rí fìlìfìlì gbogbo wọn ò yá fún ó gbà wọn lè táwọn eléyìí rí wọn máa rí pé eré tó máa rí fíìmù gidi tí àṣẹ torí pé ó ṣe iye mi tán fúlì mo ṣe mọ àwọn tí mo bá deal gbogbo àwọn tó wà lórí TikTok mo ṣe mọ who and who ẹni tí wọn máa sá fún ẹni tí wọn máa dúró tí èmi ò wá èrò. I'm not a TikToker, I'm not a blogger. I'm a justice seeker. I don't look for crowd. I'm concerned about myself and the message I'm passing. So mo ṣe mọ bó ṣe lọ fully mo ṣe wọ́n gbó who and who the role everybody mo ṣe fully. I know where to stand and where not to stand. Yẹn ló ṣe yé mi. So gbogbo ìtẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ ṣe ṣọpọ̀ṣọpọ̀ṣọ kiri tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n lọ́wọ́ sọ pé bó ṣe máa lọ́lẹ̀ because when we were starting from beginning, Timothy náà wọ̀ yàbọ̀ yẹn mẹ́ I lay back torí tí bá ti lè tarabọ̀ mo mọ́ra mi dáadáa tí bá fi lè dá sí nǹkan mi mọ́ ṣe láàbọ̀ mi ṣe ojúṣàájú mi gba mi mówó lẹ́lẹ́mi. I was controlling myself not to investigate because nobody would stop me from expressing myself. Tí bá dẹ̀ ti ń jáde ọ̀yọ́ máa rí bí competition ni ṣé competition náà kan wá padà rọ́lù àwọn ìyá tí mo bá ti fẹ́ kémi gan fi style gẹ̀ nìyẹn pé ẹ gbọ́ kí ló yẹ tẹ́ máa fọ́ fún gẹ̀ yẹn ṣé mi ò rí ẹlẹ́kì tó wá báyìí ni spirit mi wá báyìí ẹ gbéra ẹ wá nítorí èèyàn kan ti ganu sí ẹ wá yẹ ẹ máa jáde lọ bẹ ṣe ń sọ lọ nǹkan táyà máa sọ máa yàtọ̀ sí ẹ ọ nílé ṣe bọ́ yẹ ṣe fóun ẹ bọ́ yẹ ṣọ́ òun ògiri tó ṣe gbé àwọn òbí òun náà wá tún wá fi style wọn ní pàkè káàdé mi ti tẹ̀sọ̀ wọn lọ́ngbà yẹn lẹ́yìn ikú sáré bóyá kò lè rí bó ṣe rí so ngbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gẹ́ gbó yánsìn àwọn tí ò yẹ kọ́ fi ra àwọn wébi tó ń fi mí kọ́ bọ́dì àníṣe ti wá rí sìn ṣàwọn aráwọn tó wá báyìí compete sìn sẹ́yìn fúnra yẹn kọ́ lẹ́nu gbé ra yín bá àwọn competitor that's life mo dẹ̀ ti learn láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn whatever you want to do and you start don't look for unnecessary excuse face it head on if not ìrìwọ́ tó ní kò ṣe tó o fẹ́ ṣe tó o máa padà ṣe tó ṣèbí wọ́n mo lọ́gbà yẹn mo ní wà ní wọ́tọ̀ mo lọ tọ́ mo ṣe káàkiri náà ni I was going from America to Canada to ngbà yẹn 2003 ṣé o náà kàn mo tún rí yẹn gbèrè orí Mohbad yẹn náà mo ṣe tí wọ́n á ní sìn ilé ayé yìí spirit boy yẹn lè gbogbo nǹkan tọ́bìlì kò yẹ kó jẹ́ natural evidence pẹ̀lú ọlọ́pàá Lagos State pẹ̀lú wọ́n rò báwọn ti palẹ̀ mọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ọlọ́ṣẹ́ ti ṣe tán ó yá àdúrà because this case needs a prosecution counsel witness ẹni tó rí gangan tó ṣojú ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ sọ gbogbo wọn ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ pé àwọn rí tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀ntìgbà tádúrà àpọ̀tà sọ pé òun rí kò sí bá ṣe fẹ́ mú dàbọ̀ láyé sọ pé òun lórí kò rí nǹkan kan kò sínú ilé gbàtọ́rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ bó ti rà wà ń bẹ̀ àdúrà gangan is more credible ó dẹ̀ ti sọ ohun tó rí ó dẹ̀ ti rí bó jọ nǹkan táwọn rí lára bọ́dì Mohbad ṣẹlẹ̀ pọ́lọ́pàá gọ̀ ni now we are not facing justice àwọn kan wá sọ pé kò sí justice mọ́ ṣe ìṣeré ni gbogbo àwọn alágbára tá a máa pè wọlé a máa pè wọ́n wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe rò pé ṣe ń rìn tẹ́fẹ́ máa yí orí ẹ̀sìn kan àwọn náà máa pa àwọn alágbára wọlé a máa pa àwọn èèyàn wọlé wọ́n yé tẹ bọ́tìn gbà tó bá yá àwọn ẹ̀ tó máa súnà méjì gbà tó gba àwọn èèyàn tẹ́yìn ń pè yẹn tó bá rí porúkọ àwọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọnú ra pé ẹ má forúkọ wá sí kí ni ìwéré gan ẹ̀yin lè máa kọ́ mọ pray mi lé àbí kí ni gbogbo rọ́bìṣì tẹ́sán ẹ má dárúkọ mi pé you know president kí ni kọ́ kí ló tẹ́lẹ̀ máa pa èèyàn tẹ́ máa dárúkọ mi sí I'm representing the public wọ́n máa lé àwọn wèrè sọ̀rọ̀ ìbí gò nírí wọ́n nírí president kò bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ tó bá yá ẹlòmíì pátá máa bọ́ǹdì ẹlòmíì iyì máa jábọ́ lára ẹlòmíì gbàtọ̀ máa rí pé the more you come close to me máa kà ẹ́ bọ́ mi pé èmi mo bá yí ṣe gbogbo òrè tẹ́ ṣe ẹ fẹ́ bílẹ̀ kó sì lọ yàrá ọba fún security report that man must not have access to me again àìwọ́n ní wèrè ẹ sì sà ọ̀rọ̀ tani ká bá yín sọ yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ Mohbad ta pa yẹn lẹ́ máa bá president sọ ṣé n tàn fi position president ṣe ni ilé máa jókòó ti first lady ẹ gbà wá ẹ ń ta pa táwọn ayé ti ń béèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ti gbé ẹrù sọ́wọ́ ẹ wá ní kébì dúró a máa jọ máa rìn a máa tẹ̀ lọ síwájú ẹ lọ máa blọọkì táwọn ṣe ẹ rí i pé bó ṣe sún lọ yẹn la máa sún débẹ̀ tán ẹbí ò ní kankan jọ lọ́hùn lọ àtàwọn èèyàn tó lọ́hùn tó ní inú mímọ́ tó dẹ̀ wò pé kọ́tẹ́ mi ṣe òótọ́ ni ẹ rò pé eré ọmọdé là ń ṣe ẹ̀yin lè máa jókòó sórí social media máa wẹ̀ tẹ́ máa fura sí ibi tí mo bá láìfù dé gbogbo wa tí wọ́n ti forí rọ̀ yìí ẹ rò pé jẹ́ àwọn ekele ni ṣe pé mo kọ́tẹ́ mi fèsì ṣé mi mọ iye ìgbà tí ìyá Mohbad yẹn kan bá mi pò wọ́n náà wọ̀n kò sí iye oògùn tí ó bá mi pò tán kò ní ẹ mọ iye kan tó ti sà sí mi ẹ mọ iye ọlọ́pàá tèmi ti dárúkọ direct ibi tó yẹ pé àwọn ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá tó lè ní kọ́ wáyọ̀ tí kọ́ parẹ́ kọ́ kéèyàn parẹ́ èmi lọ́ máa pè wọlé tí máa wọnú èmi ní kọ́ máa wà lólé pẹ̀lú wọn ọmọ gbá mi lóhùn sẹ̀ yọjú fi kíní ilẹ̀ náà máyì àwọn tó yẹ pé àwọn tó wà nínú SARS tó change wọn wọ́n tún ní kọ́ tún pè mí wọlé ìyẹn tún wá wọ́n mi lọ́fíìsì DCP command you this man you are the ọ̀gá I don't understand when you dey talk mo gbójú because ọba sọ̀rọ̀ jù wọ́n lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí aṣọ wọn lára yẹn kò sí threat tó fún mi tán àwọn make progress ẹ̀yìn kan wá a máa mú justice sílẹ̀ tí ẹ máa fọmí ṣọyìn lọ́wọ́ àbí kí ló ṣe yín tó wá ṣe kan tó débi kọ́ wò ó ṣé èmi mo lọ kó sàdúrà ní tó fi sòtọ́ lẹ̀ ṣé kò sínú lé ni tó máa ń ṣe ọlọ́mọ yẹn kí wọ́n ṣìrìn ilé ayé kí ìyá tó bí ọmọ ìyá tó yẹ kó máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́gun ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ pàdúrà rí he is a credible witness ó dẹ̀ ti bọ́ta sọ́ọ̀dì yẹn ẹ̀ máa ní ẹ̀ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ kò ní sọ kí ni tó máa sọ tó máa dára sí òun ló máa lórí ẹ̀ tó máa pé tó bá fẹ́ kí wọ́n gún ẹ kọ́ kí level bá ẹ jù ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú ìjọba àtọlọ́pàá bó ṣe ń bẹ̀ tẹ́ lọ yẹn èmi kọ́ mo wá kúkú tí ọ̀bẹ lọ fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá Lagos State wọ́n ti pàṣí wọ́n ti package wọn ò jẹ́ kẹ́ sọ ọ́ ní gbogbo nǹkan ẹ má sọ ti tẹ́yìn fẹ́ sọ yẹn nǹkan báyìí ni kò bá kàn nǹkan báyìí o ẹ ti ṣèyẹn bẹ̀ yẹn òun náà yẹn sọ pé ẹ wò àbúrò ẹ náà sọ pé kò sí kankan ẹ ti package rọ